not be ashamed to say that because I know her.
Nilikuwa namwangalia dadangu na
And we walk together. I tell them I'll be calling one and one of you we go somewhere.
Niliwaambia kwamba nitakuwa nachukua moja moja.
And I was ignoring her.
Na nilikuwa namwambia,
when you come here and you umewekewa vijiko 3, 4, 5, do you know how to use them?
Wewe unajua kutumiza?
Or you are saying they are wasting spoons?
Unafikiria kwamba wanaharibu vijiko?
Develop yourself.
Jikuze.
Go to those places where people are being so that you can be able to present food before people. That is mental development.
Ili ukaweze kujua kupika chakula na kupatiana kwa watu.
Yes, if you see a sister who knows how to put,
ukiona dada ambaye amevalia vizuri,
tell her to show you something.
Mwambie akuoneshe kitu.
That is why sometimes you get depression.
Kwa sababu saa zingine unakuwa na msukumo wa mawazo.
Because you see she's always wearing like this. I don't know even how to match or what have you asked.
Amevalia hivyo na hujauliza.
That one is for another time. So I said, develop yourself and learn coping skills. Know how to live with people. And today, with a few minutes that I have, I want us to deal with the physical health. Because if we don't have the physical health, we may not be able to address all the others. Because when your body is aching here and there and there, will you even be able to go and look for that place where women are being taught how to cook? Will you even be able to go for that meeting where women meet to socialize together for the social health? Will you even be able to come to a meeting like this where women are being told, let's serve God? So allow me to make my topic today the physical well-being. Or the physical health. Amen. Praise the name of the Lord. And for this I want you to look for a paper. Look for a paper. I want us to do something before we continue. I do not have this small paper. If you have this size, the better. Or if you have this size, usitoe kwa kitambu yako. You can still use it when it is in your book. Lift up your book. Or if you have this size, this size, the better. But a smaller one than this will give you a challenge. I want us to do an exercise so that as we continue for the few minutes that we are having, we will be learning from a point of reference. I'm a trainer by practice. Basically, I'm a nurse. But I went further and I did what I said, advocacy, communication, and social mobilization. And I'm also a certified and a specialized trainer of issues of reproductive health. And for that, as we continue this month, we are calling it Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's usually a global thing. And yesterday, as Nakuru County, we had a walk in the town. I know possibly a few of you found a big group walking in the town. And we were just advocating for awareness of breast cancer. Because breast cancer, according to statistics, is among the first cancer that is killing women very fast. And yesterday, as we did our advocacy, amongst the many things that we did, we were able to give 6 women. I've just summarized, and when I say that, at least you will see what is between there and where I'm talking about. We were able to give 6 women prosthesis breasts. So I've said, when I say that, imetoka chini, there's a long journey to giving them a prosthesis breast. I will explain. prosthesis breast,
hii
we were giving to women who went through breast cancer
tulikuwa tunapeana kwa wanawake ambao walipimwa na saratani
and their breasts was removed because of the breast cancer,
na kisha matiti yao ikaondolewa kwa sababu ya saratani,
and now they don't have one breast,
na sasa hawana matiti moja,
and for that, because of their shape,
na kwa sababu hiyo, kwa sababu ya mwili wao,
they usually use we call it a prosthesis.
huwa wanatumia ile bandia.
Asante, that's a good word, ile ya kutengenezwa. So we were able to give about 6 of them.
Tuliweza kuwapatia 6.
Imagine those are the ones that we could get and we could point at.
Hizo ndio tuliweza kupata.
What about the many others that we are having?
Na tukaweza kuwapatia. Kuna wengi ambao hawajapata na hatuwajui.
And that is why I know we shall have many more time to talk about many other health issues.
Najua kwamba kutakuwa na muda mwingine kuzungumzia mambo ya afya.
But today as we talk, I want us to focus on cervical cancer and breast cancer.
Leo tunapozungumza nataka tuangalie hii hali ya saratani.
And I will focus on the prevention methods or the prevention.
Na naenda kuelezea vile unaweza kujizuia.
So that as we leave this breakfast this day,
ili tunapoondoka katika mkutano wa leo,
you will go home being empowered.
Utaenda nyumbani ukiwa umejua.
Either to go for screening,
uende ukapimwe,
or to go for some examination because of what you may pick as I talk.
Au uende ukaangaliwa kwa sababu ya kile ambacho umepokea ulipokuwa hapa.
Or also to encourage somebody whom you know. Possibly you may be knowing a woman who is already undergoing treatment.
Au uende na hizi habari uambie mwanamke ambaye unamjua kule nyumbani.
You could also encourage somebody. Have you got your paper? Let me see your paper. It could be in your book. If it is in your book, don't remove it. Nice, nice. Every woman has. Because I want all of us to do this exercise. So that as we talk, we can talk from a point of understanding. In that paper, I want you to draw a big circle. Ikifika mwisho tu wa karatasi yako ni sawa. A big circle. A big circle. If your neighbor doesn't have a pen, but I don't expect possibly anyone not to be having a pen. Wow, thank you. I can see somebody helping somebody out. Draw a big circle. Have you? Yes, and my sister, we shall draw around here. Have you drawn a big circle? Then in that big circle, draw a line cutting across the circle. Very good. And then, horizontally, draw another. The meeting point should be one at the center, so draw another one horizontally. So that you have points in the paper. Then the other one, I don't know what to call it. And then the other one, you draw a line that is coming from here. This way. From here to here. And the meeting point should be one at the center. You draw one here to here. And then another one from here to here. So that at the top you'll have 4 sessions. And at the bottom you have 4. So a line here and another one here. So a line here and another one here. You got it? It's called diagonal. Oh, thank you. 2 of them are diagonal. Can see mwalimu here. So you draw 2 diagonal lines. So that you have 8 lines in your paper. And then we shall estimate from that paper, from the outer circle, the outer circle is 8. We shall have 1, 2, 3, okay, we can listen. We shall have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But 8 will start from the top, and then you estimate the 0 will be at the center. What do we call the center? Okay, it also has a name. At the center, it will be 1. So you have estimated. We can go ahead. You just estimate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, 8 will be at the outside. And then coming inside. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You make an estimate. Very good. Niwaonyeshe. Okay. needed a board, but I forgot to communicate. Look at me. So we shall do it in every line as we continue, but I just show you how you will do it. So number 8 will be here. Here. Then estimate your lines so that 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then 0 will be here. You got it? I can see. Oh, you got it now? Very good. So a demo is always good. You got it? No. Okay, I said, don't write the numbers, or if you have written, it's okay on one line, but you have 8 lines, isn't it? You have 8 lines. So there is something that you're going to write in every line as we continue, but now, I just want to make an estimate, and be at the top or at the outside radius, the radius. High. And then 8, 7, somebody's not catching there. Yeah? No, you don't draw any other circle. Just have the approximate. Oh, you have drawn circles. Don't draw circles. Don't draw circles. If you have drawn circles, go back to the drawing board, because there is something I want us to see, so that as we learn, we are going to learn from a point of reference. We only have one circle, the big circle, divided into 8 portions, or you have 8 lines. You have that? Then we can move. If you have drawn circles, please look for another one, so that I want you to learn something. Tumelewana. I wish I came, I communicated. I know you would not miss a board. All of us are at page? Very good. So now, with those estimations, every line, we will name it something and give it a point. 8 is the highest mark or point.
8 ndio point ya juu.
Usiandike, just listen please. 8 is the highest mark.
8 ndio point ya juu.
7 inaenda chini, it's going down.
7 inateremka.
6 going down.
6 inaendelea.
If in whatever we are going to discuss you think you are at 0,
kwa hivyo utajipima kama umefikia 0,
it will be at 0.
Hiyo inamaanisha uko kwa 0.
So whatever points we are going to put across,
kwa hivyo zile point ambazo tunaenda kuweka,
assess yourself.
Huwa utajipima mwenyewe.
If you are at the best,
kama wewe uko kwa bora zaidi,
give yourself 8.
Basi jipatie 8.
If you feel not for that, give yourself 6. In that line that you will label that thing, you will mark at the point of 1.
Katika hiyo laini utaweka.
Wow, thank you.
Asante Mwokozi amefika.
Let the chalkboard pen come. Now, one line, you can name it at the outside or somewhere for your reference. So one line is, are we working together? Because of time to sikai sana. One line, name it personal care.
Line moja iandike inaitwa
personal care. How do you take care of yourself? When you say that someone, you there, because that is personal care. Other than the things we are having today, women. Like, I want to go for that breakfast. When women are saying we want to go for an outing somewhere and just refresh ourselves, how do you gauge yourself? Are you at 8? You never miss. Or at 1? You go for those self-care meetings when it is a must. Gauge yourself on that line and put it there. Mark, is it 6? Is it 3? Put a mark. We are done with one line. It can be either. Line number 2. Are we moving together? Line number 2.
Ya pili,
Hygiene.
usafi.
Hygiene.
Usafi.
Hygiene.
Usafi wote.
When you look at yourself,
Wakati unajiangalia,
how do you gauge yourself?
unaweza jipima namna gani?
Yeah, even the way you just come out of your house.
Kuna wanawake wanatokanga
Starting with your hair,
ukianzia katika nywele zako.
the way you dress yourself,
Vile huwa unavaa.
you there and then after.
Ama unakaa tu hapo baada ya maisha.
That is hygiene.
Hiyo ni usafi.
Do you get something? Or you stay with people and she will tell you, sioni body, sioni pale mbele vizuri.
I can't see properly where I'm seated.
But she wants to move out because things are changing.
Kwa sababu harufu imebadilika.
So for hygiene, what can you give yourself?
Kwa usafi utajipatia point ngapi?
Haya, put it on that line and mark it with a zero.
Kwa hiyo line weka point zako.
Are we done with 2 lines?
Tumemaliza na
that line.
Line ya 3.
Mark that line, wellness check.
Kwenda kupimwa.
Allow me this one to say in Kiswahili, say it in English for the sake of mama. Ni wakati gani mwisho uliamka tu kafikiria leo acha niende kwa daktari aniangalie?
When did you wake up in the morning one day and say let me go for a checkup to the doctor?
Wow, I appreciate. When did you wake up one day and you say, let me go for cervical cancer screening? Not because I'm seeing another discharge coming out there. But because I hear them saying, go for free cervical cancer screening. When did you go last? And we have been always allowed here teaching you about breast cancer screening. Or when did you just wake up and say, let me go to the hospital today, they check my BP? Or did you wait until you had a headache? Did you wait until that day you felt like the body was not working out? Wellness checkup. How many marks are you giving yourself? 8? 3? 4? Unajipea ngapi? Good, it's like that. So the first one we started with personal care. In yetu, how many marks do we have? How many marks? We have how many? We are sharing 7. She says 7 because 8 is here. 8 is here. 7 is allowed here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here it's 0. So she says ours is 7. The other one was, number 2 was hygiene. Hygiene tuko na ngapi?
7.
Anasema ati sisi ni wasafi. Situjipea 8 basi.
Okay.
Tumejipea 8. The other one is face check-up. Check-up. Hiyo tujipea ngapi?
0.
Tuko hapa.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Si mnaona vile tuko hapa? Tuko hapa? Tuko hapa. The other one is exercises, mazoezi. I can get you now, I can catch you.
Nimewashika sasa.
So mazoezi, you can give yourself how many? Just give yourself.
Two.
No, it's not here. It's not here. It's here. Yeah. Exercises. This one was 0. So we have 2 here.
Mbili.
Tuko na 2. And then, kumbe I had put this one there. Cervical cancer screening.
0.
When did you go last?
Ni lini mwisho?
In case you ever went once,
Kama ushaipimwa
you can give yourself a 7.
Unaweza kujipatia.
If possible, went twice or thrice,
Kama ushaenda mara pili au mara tatu,
you can give yourself 4, 5, 6 there.
4, 5, 6.
If you have never gone,
Kama hujaienda,
you give yourself
0. 0. I've never gone.
Tumejaribu kidogo kwa sababu mmoja wetu ameenda, mwingine hajaenda, so yetu inafika 3 kidogo. And then, for the sake of what you're talking about today, breast examination. Did you ever go for breast examination? And if you ever went, I know you were taught how to do breast examination. So you have been doing it for yourself. If you have been doing it, give yourself an 8. If you have ever gone 1 or whatever, give yourself possibly 7, 6 there. If you have always been hearing it on TikTok, give yourself 0. There we are taking the average of our marks. So there we are getting something like a 6 or a 5. And then we move to the other one. The other one, and we were here this morning, eating habits. When you mtu wa kukula mashakura, or are you careful on what you eat? Do you care even about what your family eats? And there ningependa pia you put on board. How do you also serve your plate? Are we moving together? Yes. So, ours is 7, and we are taking the average of our marks as we discuss. Then the last one. The last one, because we are talking about our physical health. The other one, the last one is prompt health-seeking behavior. Yoni kumaanisha, that one means when you feel your body is telling you are not well. When you're feeling that your body is not well, how long do you take to the hospital to go to the hospital? Wakati unasikia hauko sawa, unaendanga hospitali, unachukua muda gani kukimbia hospitali? Because what we usually say, maana kile ambacho watu tunafanya, when you're having signs and symptoms, for example, you're having a headache, wakati una ishara za kuuma na kichwa, you're having diarrhea, ama una ishara za kuhara, you're having a stomach problem, una ishara za kuuma na tumbo, that is not a disease. Hiyo si ugonjwa. That is a sign that is telling you your body is not well. Hiyo ni ishara kuambia kwamba mwili wako hauko sawa. So you should go to the hospital. The soonest possible we establish that which is wrong to make you have a headache, to make you diarrhea, to make you have a stomach problem, to make you have a fever, to make you feel restlessness. And that is why when you tell Daktari all this, he will tell you, let's do a laboratory test so that we can know what is the problem. Because all what you have are signs to tell that something is wrong in the body. So we take a test, and the test says you have amoeba. That is why you have a stomach problem. Your pressure is a bit elevated. That is why you have a headache. You ate food that was not so good. That is why you have diarrhea. So when you have signs and symptoms, how soon you go to the hospital? Why do we say this? Because you end up, I like using the example of a dress when I teach people about prompt health-seeking behavior. Allow me to ask in Kiswahili. Nani ako na nguo yake imeraruka kidogo pahali leo? Ai, hamjanipata. I expected you to burst. Nani nguo yake imeraruka kidogo leo? Hata kama ni hii. Unajua kuna ile imeraruka pahali imefichwa. Hakuna. Then you are good girls. Wakati nguo yako imeraruka kidogo iwe hata ni hapa. Usipoishona haraka, itararuka, raruka. By the time you will be knowing imeraruka, it is the neighbor who is telling you. Ya kwamba torn. But if you saw that nick, we say a nick, and you sew it very fast, not bother you. But for your information, our dresses and our books, they can be replaced. Yeah, we can tear a page because it has been written badly, or you can feel the dresses torn to. And allow me to say this with all due respect. That is why we will give a prosthesis. That is why we will give a replacement of another organ, or you live without. But we have an opportunity of this breast. We have an opportunity to take care of any other organ of our bodies. And that is why we are here today. Praise the name of the Lord. Now, you have made points in the circle. Now, with all the points, we missed one line. Okay, did you put this one? The prompt help-seeking behavior. You gave yourself a point? Let's give ourselves a point. Okay, hapa tumeingia draw. Now, look at all those points that you have drawn. And now, we want to make a circle out of that. So get hold of all your points. The first one we got how many?
The first one is...
Angalia yako and then make a circle. Make a circle now, joining those points the way they are. Personal care we got 8. Then hygiene we got 8. Then this one we got that. Then this one we got this. Then this one we got this. Then this one we got this. This. Then we got this. Do you have a circle? I don't want to give it a name. What do you have? Have you joined yours? Have you joined yours? Have you joined yours? Mom is joining hers. Don't mind the way it is. We want to come from a point. Uganisha. This was where? Then it goes like this. Just take the first point. Whatever it leads you to the other one, if it is down, if to the other one is up, if to the other one, just go with it like that. So if this one was here, then this one will come. Oh, where is this one? This one is here, and then this one is here, then this one is here, and then that one is there, and then the other one is there. Have you tried to do something? One day I went somewhere. I want us to come back home if you have drawn. How does your thing look like? Then allow me to call it a thing. Where is yours?
In a car box.
Imagine. How does it look like? One time we went somewhere and I was taught this about myself. And I almost cried.
Wakati moja tulifundisha kuhusu jinsi ya kujitunza, nililia machozi.
Because I am expected to be all round like
Kwa
this.
sababu ninatarajiwa niwe mviringo hivi.
But because of missing so many of things that I'm expected to do,
Lakini kwa sababu ya ukosefu ya matarajio ya mwili wangu ama afya yangu,
then my circle looks like this.
sasa hii hata sio sako, inakaa hivi, iko juu, iko chini, imelemaa, imeinama, imeinuka.
Imagine that is how your health looks like.
Afya yako ilivyo.
And that is why you wake up in the morning,
Ndio maana unaamka asubuhi.
you wake up in the evening,
Jioni unasikia hivi.
You see the way the circle is looking like.
Unaona vile.
You wake up the other day, you can't even wake up from your seat.
Hiyo siku
You
ingine,
try to stand, you cannot stand.
unajaribu kusimama, unainuka.
Because mazoezi you got 3.
Kwa sababu exercises you only have 3.
You never do exercises anytime.
Haufanyi mazoezi kabisa.
Come to your eating habits.
Wakati wa chakula ikifika.
In the morning you eat 4 pieces of bread.
Asubuhi unakula mikate vipande.
Lunchtime you eat rice.
Saa 6 unakula mchele.
Plus viazi.
Na viazi.
Plus, we shall get a nutritionist to teach us more about that.
Haya, watu wa upishi bora watatueleza.
What about yourself? Yeah.
Na jinsi ya kujitunza.
You never care about yourself.
Haujijali hata kidogo.
From January to December in your house going around your vyombo, your chicken, you will never take a day out as a woman.
Hakuna siku ya kutoka kama.
Go interact with women because of your mental wellness.
Enda ukutane na wanawake wenzako kwa sababu ya.
Talk with sober women.
Zungumza na wanawake walio na akili.
And hear the issues that they are going through.
Pia wasikize ni shida.
And you get a point that will help you to go around your things.
Watakwambia mambo ambayo yatakusaidia katika maisha yako. Amen.
Praise the name of the Lord.
Amen.
Interact with people.
Wewe kutana na watu.
That when I look around here,
mimi natambua kwamba ninapoangalia nyinyi wote,
I see very many people that we talk with.
Ninaona watu wengi ambao watu tunasemezana.
Mbona asifiwe? Can put up my hand there and somebody says hi.
Nimeinulia mtu mkono na tumesalimiana.
Karo. Very many people.
Watu wengi.
Muthama is here.
Masha kwa hapa.
I saw another sister there.
Naona dada mwingine huku.
Praise the name of the Lord. So get yourself, stay with women, don't stay alone.
Kaa na wanawake wenzako.
And that is why you get depressions in your house. Thinking the things you go through, they are your things alone.
Unafikiria shida zako.
They are not.
Hapana.
Get yourself busy serving God.
Wewe
Get yourself busy